NBANBA.lt, tavo NBA pasaulis.
Tipping off the dime, cutting down the nets, who get frank with their coach while reaching the record books thanks to Kobe and the Lake Show. The Wolves avoid a not-so-sweet 16 a mile high. KG and the C's dash, pass, flash, while the Suns have too much Nash. It's time for the dime.
From far away. They've got two from Fry, Jason Richardson, and Barbosa. Jumping left-hander. Oh, my goodness! DeMar DeRozan.
Wow, he came parachuting out the Air Canada Center.
Welcome to the Daily Dime. I'm Jim Basketball. 16 straight losses was enough for the New Jersey Nets. Not to snap their losing streak, but to fire their head coach. The Eastern Conference's longest tenured coach is out, as Lawrence Frank was given the pink slip Sunday just before his team was about to tie the league's longest skid to start the season. On the afternoon before their tip against the defending champion Lakers, the Nets made the move, perhaps as a way of removing Frank's name from such a dubious record. In the interim, assistant Tom Barese takes over. Needless to say, though, the change had no impact on the team's fortunes on the court. There's the new Nets assistant head coach Tom Barese. His first test, the defending champion Lakers on their court. Opening quarter, Kobe Bryant. It's a wing tray. Lakers grab the top side of the scoreboard and never give it back. Final seconds of the first, Rafer Alston off the giveaway. Seems to be alone for the lay, but Jordan Farmore out of nowhere will swat it away. Lakers up 15 after one. Add to it second quarter. Lamar Odom, no. A scramble for the ball. Odom gets it back for Pau Gasol, who lays it off the window. Lakers up 25 at the break and roll along. Third quarter, Kobe to the left hand on the finish. He scored 30, and the defending champions hand the Nets their record-tying 17th straight loss. Dallas next up for New Jersey.
You know, we're struggling, and it's a tough day. It's, you know, you lose your coach at 10 o'clock in the morning, and, you know, guys are human. I mean, they're human. You lose a little bit of that focus. Thought we had flurries where we played hard, but this is a great basketball team. And, I mean, for a team like us, we have to be perfect, and they have to be a little bit of imperfect for us to have a chance against a great team like them.
The Nets at 0-17, tied for the worst start in league history. The previous two teams, the 99 Clippers and 89 Heat, neither finished well. The Clips played in a shortened season, while Miami managed to win 15 games. Next up, Jason Kidd and the Mavericks, who come to Jersey with the Nets one more loss from making history. Carmelo Anthony and the Nuggets home to the T-Wolves. Minnesota looking to avoid matching a franchise record losing skid of 16 straight off the outlet opening quarter. It's Melo, wrapped up by Damian Wilkins, yet it still goes down. Worth another look. He scored 32, but none better than that. Nuggets were up 11 early, second quarter. The visitors trailing by 15. It's Ty Lawson off the turnover here. Corey Brewer ahead for Ryan Gomes, and he does the rest. He scored 27. Wolves down 60-47. Third quarter, though, Minnesota within a deuce. Johnny Flynn one-on-one with Kenyon Martin, and the rookie gets the best of things on the finish. He scored 16, had the game even at 64. Fourth quarter, Minnesota now up a half dozen. Chauncey Billups misfiring, but Martin tips it home. He had 14 rebounds to go with 16 points. And later in the fourth quarter, it's Brewer off the drive, taking it all the way on the finish, plus the foul. All five starters hit for double figures. The Wolves snap a 15-game losing skid, 106-100. Paul Pierce and the Celtics 5-1 on the road thus far this year, hoping that trend continues as they play 7 of their next 8 away from Beantown. Sunday in Miami, fourth quarter, that's Dwayne Wade finding Michael Beasley. He had 11 points in the quarter, Heat up 4. Then it's Wade uncovered, connects on that jumper. He had a game-high 27. Heat maintaining that 4-point spread. Under 3 minutes on the clock, Rajon Rondo finds Kendrick Perkins, the big fella, finishing strong. He had 14. Boston up a deuce. Then it's Ray Allen, top of the key. That 3 goes down. The C's lead at a half dozen. Final minute, Paul Pierce swings to Garnett. KG had 24, hit on 11 of his 12 shots. Celtics 92-85 win.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of flashes of what Kevin's doing, and it's going to take time. You know, he come off a surgery like he did, and he's working his way back. So he's playing fantastic for us. You know, he's building and getting better every game. And he was huge for us tonight, late with the big shots, with the rebound, defense, and that's the Kevin Garnett I know.
Steve Nash and the Suns' second game of a 4-game roadie for Phoenix. Both teams getting a bit rough second quarter. Chris Bosh tossing Jason Richardson aside on his way to the throwdown. Toronto down 4 moments later now. Bosh off the drive on Amari Stoudemire, who's called for the flagrant on the push. Take another look. Bosh had 30 points, 17 boards. Later, third quarter, Phoenix up 11. Steve Nash working on Andrea Bargnani. That's 6'3" on 7 foot, though. Nash falling away on the J. He had 20 points, also 16 assists. One of them right there for Amari, who's finishing the run by filling the lane. Phoenix, 113-94. Dwight Howard and the Magic getting David Lee and the Knicks. They run from Madison Square Garden. Orlando in search of their 6th straight road W. Check out the pick and roll as Lee sets it for Chris Duhon, then rolls. Howard does not shift, so Lee gets the easy lay. 3 possessions later, again, it's Lee and Duhon with Lee rolling. Howard plays the man, though Lee still gets the score. He had 14 at the half. Howard addressed the issue.
He comes on the screen and they give it to him so quick. You know, it's tough to adjust to it, but we're going to do a better job in the second half.
All right, so let's pick things up third quarter. Duhon and Lee. This time Howard drops into space, gets the weak side help. And the result, the Magic forced the turnover. So it works this time for Orlando. Fourth quarter, up a half dozen. Howard on Lee in the low blocks. The hook goes down. The Magic have won 6 straight away from home. 114-102 the final. Sixers coach Eddie Jordan says he has not talked to Allen Iverson about bringing the former franchise star out of retirement. Jordan downplayed reports Sunday of Iverson coming back to the Sixers, saying the speculation is probably more in the media than it actually is. Jordan says he had not discussed Iverson with anyone and that the Sixers are not discussing any free agents. His team was in search of a win in San Antonio, which leads off our look around the rest of the NBA on Sunday. San Antonio's Tim Duncan scored 22 points, while Tony Parker added 16, and the Spurs won their season-high 5th straight game, 97-89 past the Sixers. Ben Wallace had 18 rebounds, including 11 off the offensive glass, and helping the Pistons snap a 7-game losing streak, 94-88 over Atlanta. The Rockets beat the Thunder for the 12th straight time, with Aaron Brooks and Carl Landry each hitting for 21 in a 100-91 victory. Sacramento gets 24 from Sergio Rodriguez and running past the Hornets 112-96. Behind 29 from Eric Gordon, the Clippers rallied from a 20-point deficit to beat the Grizzlies while giving Mike Dunleavy his 600th regular season victory. Our top trio of dunks begins in South Florida with Flash flashing through the lane on that hammer home. It's Miami's Dwayne Wade getting into the paint with a send home, which garners second runner-up status. Checking in at number 2, we take you to Oklahoma City, where Etan Thomas provides a power-pack finish in the grill of Houston's Luis Scola. Thomas impressive, but not enough to take top billing, as that honor goes to Toronto's DeMar DeRozan, the rookie from SC, showing off tremendous hops after Chris Bosh is off. He is certainly on with our dunk of the night.
DeRozan. Wow, he came parachuting out of the Air Canada Center.
Our stat sheet stuffer of the night is Toronto's Chris Bosh, who hit half his shots and scoring 30 points while grabbing 17 rebounds, 7 off the offensive glass. And while Toronto couldn't slow the Suns, Bosh more than held his own in earning our stat sheet stuffer of the night. It's last shot time. Bulls guard Kirk Hinrich is visiting a specialist today after an MRI revealed ligament damage in his left thumb. Now, Hinrich tore a ligament in his right thumb last season and missed 31 games after surgery. The league has fined the Suns' Amari Stoudemire and Charlotte's Tyson Chandler for posting on their Twitter account during games, while Boston's Rasheed Wallace was also hit for $30,000 after publicly criticizing officials. Surprise, surprise. We're fine with you keeping up with the Dime on Twitter or Facebook. We even encourage it. The Dime, though, is almost out of time. On the way out, our call of the night. I'm Jim Basketball.
Wilkins going to try it again. Now there goes Carmelo on the break. And a foul! Wilkins tried to do the right thing and grab him and wrap him up, and somehow Melo just flips it up and it goes in.